McNaught rode it to a rails-hugging win a couple of starts ago. The red light is on, and we're all set. Racing from the 1,200 metres, they're away and getting away very fast. Pastry, it's on the lead, going up Essential Spice. Dacio began well, and there's Cryptic Love bursting through, so they're going quickly early, and Showmanship's very close. Only about 2.5 from the leader. Make that 3 now as Essential Spice is about to roll to the front. Fred Dag midfield is sitting outside of Vintage Stock. 1.5 to Lord Greystoke, and last of all is Samarsdat, would be about 10 off the leader. Essential Spice runs inside the 700, leading by 3/4. Moving to second, Dacio. The speed slowed noticeably there. Pastry back to third, and then came Cryptic Love, Showmanship, and Fred Dag moving up, followed by Vintage Stock, and then came Samarsdat, who's following up Fred Dag, and 3 lengths to Lord Greystoke as they come up towards a home turn. Essential Spice is just in front of the bend. On the outside is Dacio, then Pastry, Cryptic Love, Fred Dag to the outside. Samarsdat is chiming in. Showmanship is looking for a run back in the centre. Can't get out. Cryptic Love held it in, and Showmanship and Fred Dag are coming with a run. Showmanship can't get out. Samarsdat coming with a big run wide out. Samarsdat after Essential Spice, who's still in front. Essential Spice in front. Samarsdat is lunging. Essential Spice, Samarsdat diving on the outside and got up. Samarsdat has won from Essential Spice third. Fred Dag maybe a no. Showmanship, he got out late and flew, very unlucky. And then came Cryptic Love. Back behind them, Dacio and Pastry for Vintage Stock. And the last one home is Lord Greystoke. Samarsdat has got up to win over Essential Spice, Fred Dag or Showmanship, who was lunging at it. Showmanship very stiff there, and Samarsdat came with all the momentum down the outside, and it's been a great effort with the big weight. Fred Dag was going to run third. Rider stopped riding it a little bit there, but it looks to have just hung on by a nose to Showmanship. And that format of that race will be very strong indeed. Fred Dag couldn't go with them over the final stages, and he's a nice horse, and Samarsdat put him away pretty quickly as they both came down the outside. 1-6-2-7 official. So if you back Showmanship a place, you might be leaving pretty fast. It's ahead 2 3/4, 1-12-30, 1-6-2-7, 1-6-2-7. So let's go down to Brittany now, and a very exciting galloper with a big weight.
Oh, very exciting indeed, Richie. A man who will be very excited, Jared Noski. This is a huge effort because 62 kilos is no mean feat for any animal. He's a big boy, but gee, even that must have impressed you today, Jared, and you know how good he is.
Yeah, it really did. He had his sights on the leader sort of from the 300, but it took him the length of the straight to get past her. He felt like he was going to get to a lot easier, so he did feel the weight, but luckily class prevailed.
Did you think he was going to be able to reel them in, given how far you were off the leader?
Yeah, he travelled well in running. I did get a bit of a scare when he wasn't explosive when I asked him. I just feel him the weight, but then he had about the 100 out. I thought he was going to win.
How good is he?
Oh, I think he's pretty good.
He's certainly showing it at the moment. Very exciting ride to be on. Well done, Jared.
Thanks, Rhett. Cheers.
Yeah, well done to Jared Noski. Chris Gangemi, Peter Walsh are all here. Walshy, that was some win, 62 kilos on his back to do that.
Oh, it was a fantastic win, and congratulations to Gangemi. Boys have really looked after him, and 62 kilos. I think a lot of people are underrating this horse. I think he's a very, very good horse.
And he's obviously come back bigger and better this preparation. How many more runs is Chris planning to give him before maybe you think about some bigger and better things maybe later on in the year?
I don't know. I don't interfere with Chris. I just let him go. But, the only unplaced run he ran third was when he had the virus, and I don't think people realise how sick he was. And they sent him straight home, and we rested him well, and they've taken him slowly. And, so I think it's a very good win and very exciting horse for us.
The story about Amelia Park and how you got this horse?
We bred him. Brian and Sharon and Sarah, they all sort of got together, and Peter O'Brien, and worked out not a single doubt. They do the breeding, and yeah, so obviously he was a sales topper, which he should have been because he looks like Elvis, and you know, he's really rewarded us.
Is that even more satisfying that you're breeding a horse like this now, Peter, with your establishment at Amelia Park?
Yeah, 100%. It's like Lady Cosmology and, you know, these sort of horses that we're breeding. It's great that they're coming on, and it's great to be involved with all the people too. I love mixing with the young boys and that are the racing, the girls are the racing, and it's fantastic.
Some parties tonight.
Oh, a bit crook tonight, so I'll probably take it easy, but I went out with Simon yesterday for lunch, and I think it was an 8-hour lunch, so that'll do me this week, I think.
Well done, mate.
Cheers.
There we go. There's Peter Walsh, a wonderful supporter of the game. Chris Gangemi's here as well. Chris, that was a big performance, 62 on his back, and he just delivered another performance where you just have to sit back and say, well, wowee, really.
Yeah, he's a serious horse. I've been saying it all along, and he hasn't let us down, apart from the one start where he sort of had a virus and wasn't right. Yeah, which obviously we didn't know before the race. Yeah, he hasn't let us down at all. He's produced big runs every start, and yeah, today with a 62 in a pretty smart field, it's fair effort.
How many more starts do you give him this preparation?
Maybe just one, I reckon. His first couple of preps only lasted one start, so he's yeah, he came in today. We were pretty confident he was in good order, and I can't see why he wouldn't pull up again and. Yeah, have another start in 2 or 3 weeks and then have a little let up.
Are you dreaming maybe of a Golden Eagle later on in the year?
No, I'm just dreaming of getting the races in 2 weeks. It's hard work. Yeah, it's just no point getting excited that far out. But no, he's a serious horse, and there's some big races in store. It's just a matter of where and when.
Trying to get Jay a headline there. Good luck, mate. Well done.
Cheers, Bunter.
Okay, Chris Gangemi, the winning trader, Samizdat. Too strong in the end to take out race number 3. Showmanship was unlucky. Essential Spice was as brave as they come. And Fred Dagg will be winning a race shortly as well. An exciting third race here at Belmont Park. The winner, pretty good.